Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nurbazila 16B2066. My project is about controlling smart home with hand gesture recognition system. I'm going to talk on the objective, methodologies, and conclusions. First, the main objective is obviously to control smart home with hand gesture recognition system. This means that for this semester, I need to be able to recognize hand gesture on different light conditions and backgrounds, basically poor lightings and complex background. Then I have to be able to control the range of home appliances such as light intensity and speed of fans. Lastly, run on the camera instead of webcam. For methodologies, I use ARY Vision Kit for the camera and Smart Home Kits for the home appliances. The software uses MacCode for programming the smart home and Python for the hand gestures. Hand tracking is using MediaPipe models. It is basically a C++ framework allowing for high fidelity hand and finger tracking by using machine learning. So I imported the model into the Python and get the details using TensorFlow. Each frame is pre-processed into 256x256 images. Their input and output details are extracted and set a value of the input tensors. It predicts the hand landmarks frame by frame, which gave out 21 hand landmarks and should be displayed into the real-time tracking. In order to recognize hand gestures, each of frames is first detecting the hands using the palm detector and give out the hand landmarks. These 21 landmarks gestures can be done such as static and dynamic gestures. Static gesture uses coordinates in certain landmarks to distinguish the type of fingers such as thumbs, index, or the middle finger, and dynamic gestures using the distance between two landmarks. Then the movement would be based on the projections. For instance, if the hands move closer to the camera, the distance of landmarks is increasing. Instead of using the webcam, we use ARY Visions or Presley Raspberry Pi camera. It's used to over Wi-Fi connections, which the Pi camera considers as the camera server. The configuration is done using SSH terminal and get the IP address, of which it is then put into the hand gesture system. This is diagram summarized on how to control smart home remotely. It uses 2 microbits or microcontroller, which sends the commands to the radio signals to execute the smart home appliances. The hand gesture system is connected to the microbits via the serial connections and connected to the ARY Visions by the Wi-Fi connections. This is the summarization of hand gesture commands on certain items and functions. This is the difference between conditions, lightings, background, and distances. To conclude, for the first semester, I have constructed smart home appliances such as wardrobe, windows using Microbit Smart Home. Then modified the previous student hand gesture and integrate them with my home appliances. Then control the smart home remotely. For this semester, I've done a new hand gesture system using MediaPipe models, use the Raspberry Pi camera or ARY Visions, overcome the problems in hand detections or poor lightings or complex background, control the range of home appliances such as lights and fans, control the smart home with the latest hand gesture recognition system. This is a demo. It's turn on the fan. If the hands is moved into the right, it increases the range of home appliances, and if it's moved to the left, it's decreased the range. Melody doesn't have the range because the sounds is come from the microbit itself. Thank you. That's all from me.